Hello guys, welcome back to the next tutorial in this series. Today we're going to discuss drag and drop functionality of actions class. In last class we've already seen the actions class in action actually, and we were using the mouse over thing and then clicking on the next element. Today we'll see drag and drop in the same website. We have a tree feature, so you can go from products and then click on tree. You're going to land onto this page. Today we're gonna see drag and drop by two ways. So I'll first drag this James to my bestsellers on the right side tree, and then I want to show you that we can drag and drop within the same tree also. So I'll drag Ian Rankin to bestsellers on the left side tree only. So when I just reload it, it's gonna be reset, and we'll see these things by two different ways. There are two different ways we can do drag and drop. So let's see these things in action. Let me open up the code. I already have the prototype. We again need the same import package for actions class, selenium.interactions.actions. Minimize it. You all know what's there in the setup method. The Firefox driver instance, base URL, maximizing and wait. And let's go to our test class. So there's a wait time of 10 seconds because I want you guys to see the current structure before seeing the drag and drop, because it happens really quick. So you'll have enough time to see after the website is loaded that the current structure is this, and after drag and drop what's happening. So let's get the elements. We need 4 elements because we need, this is the from one element because we're gonna drag and drop from this to this, and this is the to element 1, this is from element 2, and this is to element 2. So let's name them right like that. So web element from element 1 and driver dot find element by dot xpath. I know it's gonna be XPath. It's a lot of websites. I've already told you when we were discussing the locators tutorial that we really need XPath. Not everything is an ID based. So let's look at James John's. Treebox is ID, and what Treebox is? Treebox is a div. So let's replace this star with a div. And James John is in span, name James Johns. So I think we can just use this span with the text. So it has a text called James Johns, and it should be good. Let's test it. Capital J. Okay, we can find the James Johns here. So let's look at other XPaths also right away. So we can just copy it here and come back. I'll just copy whole stuff just to save time in typing. It is the to element 1. And let's look at this bestsellers. This has a Treebox 2, so it should be a div definitely. This has a different ID, just the Treebox 1 and Treebox 2. Let's get rid of the tod. It's again a span, we can see here, and the text is bestsellers. So text best sellers, and we should be able to find with that. Alright guys, so looks like the next two elements gonna be very easy to find because it's a similar pattern. Website is decent. When I see the pattern similar, I feel yeah, it's been developed with a lot of things in mind and with testing in mind, and it's a good development way. So let's jump on to the action, the first way. So I'm just creating the instance of actions class, new actions driver, and the first way is Okay, we'll make the comment later. So right now we need to do is action dot click and hold. Okay, so it's similar to what we're doing here. We're just clicking and holding this, right, and then moving to this element and then releasing it, right? So that's all we're gonna do there. So click and hold, we're gonna give the web element, we're gonna click on the from element, right, and then we're gonna move to element to element to element 1, and then we're gonna release there, right, we're gonna release there, then we're gonna release to element 1, and then build and perform all way, right? So this is our first way. Let's type it, click and hold, move to element, release, build and perform. This is the old way that we have seen in mouse over tutorial also. And the next way to do is, first we need the elements, right? So maybe just let's copy these ones. It's easy to copy, they have pretty similar structure. We just need to change a few things. We just need to change the element names, and we wanted Ian Rankin, right? So let me see the name. Yeah, Ian Rankin, and this is gonna be in tree box 1. Just a minor change here, very minor changes here. So the second way is action dot, it has a built-in method, drag and drop. So not the second one, we're gonna use the first one, drag and drop. What it needs is web element source and web element target. So we're gonna provide the source from element 2, and the target is to element 2, and then just build the action and perform the action. That's it. So this is pretty much it, guys. This inbuilt method is very useful in drag and drop. So just wanted to show you guys both the ways to do the drag and drop. I'm just gonna write the comment what we are using, and let's run it to show that in action. And I think I should just put a sleep somewhere from there, because otherwise it's gonna be really fast. And let's put a similar 10-second sleep so you guys have enough time to see what's happening, and let's run it. So this is the second tutorial for the actions class, guys, and some websites use drag and drop functionality. I thought it might be useful for you. In our next class, we're gonna cover the slider that I've seen in many websites nowadays to adjust the numbers and those things, configurations. They have the sliders to move from left to right or right to left, one way or the other way. So we will cover how to move the slider using Selenium. It is also done with the use of actions class. Let's talk about it. The browser is coming up. Okay, you guys notice that James Jones is on left side tree right now. Within 10 seconds it's gonna move to bestsellers. It's moved, you can notice right now. And right now Ian Rankin is there, and within 10 seconds it's gonna also be moved to the bestsellers on the left side tree itself. Okay, so it's moved. So if you guys might have noticed, right, because it's pretty slow right now, I've put in a lot of weight there. So it's all done, and the drag and drop functionality is done. That's pretty easy, really no rocket science, very easy. Looks like it's very tough, but it's very easy. And in next class we'll cover the slider, guys. In the meantime, I'll just say practice as much as you can. Use this website, use my code for reference. I'll upload it on the web, and stay tuned for the next tutorial. See you guys, thanks.